Now, Shiba Inu coin has been doing very well over the last week as Bitcoin is testing all-time highs. Now, guys, do not forget, just because Bitcoin is doing good doesn't mean that we have to see Shiba Inu coin doing well. But if you come out here, you can see that Bitcoin is doing a fantastic job, sitting at $104,700 right now. Beautiful graph, by the way. Check this out. This line right here that is testing. We're testing all-time high resistance right now. We hit $107,000 last night, and if Bitcoin breaks through, we could be on a massive rally. But we are still nowhere near altcoin season. Bitcoin is still dominating the market. And when we begin to trickle down into altcoins and meme coins, Shiba Inu coin could explode. Now, we're going to talk about SHIB in this video, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, as you can see, Shiba Inu coin a 23% surge over the last couple of days. Very nice. But if you were fearful during this time right here, if you were fearful when others were selling at the absolute bottom, you don't even hold Shiba Inu coin right now. There were so many people that gave up because of that fear. Now, the way that I was able to get through all of this fear, twofold. Number one, I just forced myself to accumulate on those red days. Number two, diversification. Because I own more than just Shiba Inu coin, I was not afraid. I was not as afraid. Let's put it that way, right? Because you never know what tomorrow brings. So because of that, I was able to accumulate more and more. And one of the tokens that I am now looking at is Neiro X. If you have not seen Neiro X, you get a link for its website down in the description below. It's going to pull you up to this page right here. You can see everything that they are building. Now, I want to focus on two things. Check out the roadmap, all that good stuff. Get your frequently asked questions answered down there. But number one, their X account is huge. These guys have 821,000 followers out on X, and the impressions that they get are insane. 185,000, and they just posted this, well, they pinned it a couple days ago, right? You can come see May 17th, posted 2 days ago, 11,000 impressions. May 11th, 14,000 impressions. These guys get a lot of attention. Now, if you're interested in buying, you need to click that pre-sale link, and it's going to pull you up to this website right here, and they've raised $615,000 so far. It is in its beginning stages because you can see the current price is 0.5026 cents, and these guys are going to be launching around 1 cent. So understand that you're going to make nearly 100% on launch day if everything goes according to plan. Price predictions post-launch, 1.5 cents. So the analysts out there are optimistic that Neiro X can rise. Now, clearly, if you take a look at Dogecoin, if you take a look at SHIB, if you take a look at Neiro, right? You've got Neiro, the first on Ethereum, all of that stuff. All of those tokens are doing very well right now because Bitcoin is allowing for more confidence to return to the market. Imagine what happens with these tokens when Bitcoin is surpassing all-time highs, when the FOMO really begins. So if you guys are interested in buying in, 250 USDT gets you about 49,742 Neiro X tokens. And you guys can buy with so much more than USDT. I don't even know if there's anything that you can hold in your wallet that you can't swap for Neiro. So make sure to check that out. If you guys got anything in your portfolio that has not been performing and you guys want to swap it out for Neiro, you do have that option there. So make sure you guys got all of the live transactions, all of the top holders being displayed. Could be a very, very good coin if confidence returns and Bitcoin continues its rise. Look, if you go to a 5-minute chart right now, today's a phenomenal day. We had a very nice rally last night to 107,000. Bitcoin fell down as people took their profits, got nervous, and so on because Bitcoin was about to break an all-time high, and we can't have Bitcoin hitting an all-time high. Dude, people get so nervous, right, when prices are high. It's crazy to me. But FOMO will kick in, guys, at some point, and buyers won't care what the price is. They're simply going to buy. Now, over the last couple of hours, Bitcoin has done a phenomenal job bouncing back. Sitting at $104,800 right now. Strength is pouring back in. And as you can see, this is that all-time high level of resistance. Right? Bitcoin is barreling towards that right now with no signs of slowing down. If Bitcoin breaks, Shiba Inu coin should do very well. Now, the good news is, a lot of people point to these indicators as potential bad news, but check this out. Shiba Inu coin, the Ethereum-based meme coin, has witnessed a notable price increase over the last month, reflecting heightened interest in altcoins within a relatively stable cryptocurrency market. However, recent data suggests that assets has entered a consolidation phase, raising questions about its future direction. Now, the RSI, or the Relative Strength Index, for Shiba Inu coin has rebounded from a significant drop, increasing to 47.1 from a low of 31.7 recorded the previous day. Though this recovery follows a recent peak of 68.4, the indicator remains below the neutral threshold of 50. Guys, with the recent rise that we have had, we're not even seeing overbought conditions, which means that Shiba Inu coin has so much more room to run to the upside. Now, I get it if we were displaying oversold conditions and people were starting to get nervous, but after a 23% monthly increase, Shiba Inu coin remains neutral in terms of its relative strength index. It says, this plateauing of the RSI suggests a lack of aggressive trading activity, with market participants hesitant as they await clear signals of direction. Continued descent above the neutral threshold could herald in a bullish trend, while failure to maintain the upward momentum might lead to persistent range-bound trading. Now, we know that Shiba Inu coin does like to consolidate. We know that Shiba Inu coin may be slow, but when it's not, it explodes. Shiba Inu coin is explosive in nature, right? And right now, being in neutral territory, this is the accumulation phase. I don't know if SHIB will explode today, tomorrow, or if we've got to wait another month or so. I don't know what the timeline looks like, but I know that every time in the past that Shiba Inu coin has run higher, it has exploded higher in a matter of days, which is why I continue to accumulate while I still can. Now, whale accounts dwindle as demand soften. It says recent statistics indicate a significant trend concerning the whale accounts associated with Shiba Inu coin. In just 9 days, the number of wallets holding at least a billion SHIB has decreased from 10,232 to 10,205, signaling a subtle decrease in interest among large holders. And guys, that's what, 20 wallets? So this isn't nothing to be terribly concerned about. 20 wallets that may be moving over to other assets like Trump or Pepe or Dogwoof. Dogwoof hat is up 100% over the last couple of weeks. So there are some other runners out there that are attracting the attention of 20 people, right? So in the overall grand scheme of things, it's good to know, but I don't think it's at the point yet where we should be concerned. Now, if you guys are interested in buying Bitcoin or SHIB or literally any cryptocurrency, you got a link for the KSX exchange down in the description. These guys have the best selection of crypto that I have ever seen available in the United States, and you guys can trade on up to 125x leverage with some of the cheapest fees in the game as well. If you're interested in holding, especially longer term, make sure to hold on the blockchain. Be in custody of your cryptocurrency. And one of the places that I do that is Best Wallet. So if you guys don't have Best Wallet on your phone, you got a link to download that as well. It's a free download, hundreds of thousands of users, 4.3 stars, competing with some of the bigger names out there like Ledger, Exodus, and so on. I want to know what you guys think about it, though. If you download Best Wallet, I like it. I think it's very easy to use. Let me know what you guys think of it down there in the comments. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.